I've learned recently that maybe we don't measure good things. Maybe you just be happy about the things you're doing. Maybe you just see the small progress you're making. Here we are, arriving to the point, and you just go for a noticeable difference. We don't go for huge leaps and bounds because, baby steps are going to get us there along the way, anyways. And I think baby steps turn into toddler steps, which turn into you get the stupid little analogy I'm making here. The steps get bigger, right? But they have to start small. And if you have small, short-term goals that are easily achievable, you go to bed feeling like you've done something, feeling like you've succeeded. It's a fantastic feeling. I was talking on my Instagram story about this. My goal for today is to throw a chicken breast in my air fryer. I'm not even saying to make it well, just to try it out. And I'm going to go to bed tonight feeling like I achieved my goal for the day. Tomorrow's goal, what was it? To make rice. I forget how. I know it's easy. Boil water, throw in rice, forget about it. Set a timer, do something. I'm not sure. I'm going to learn tomorrow. That's tomorrow's problem. That's tomorrow's monkey. That's tomorrow's circus. And then on Monday, it's to make a chickpea salad. It's not rocket science. It's going to be chickpeas, red onions, salt and pepper, I think corn. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. That's a Monday problem. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to be a different man. I'm going to be someone that can meal prep. I'm not going to be eating at restaurants. It's not going to be saving money. I might take that money and go buy a house with it if I do it for long enough. You never know. But it's all because of these tiny little goals. I was talking to my friend about it too. I was like, what's your long-term plan? I'm like, what's a long-term plan, bro? It's May. If I'm watching this 10 years from now, if I last that long, it's May right now. I need to worry about May. I need to start prepping for what I want to see in June. But God, bro, July doesn't exist. August. Don't even talk to me about September. Don't even suggest the existence of October and November and December. Out of sight, out of mind. Doesn't exist. And I understand the idea of looking forward to a future, having goals you work towards. I understand that, but winners and losers have the same goal, bro. I didn't make that up. Atomic Habits. But winners and losers have the same goal. So I think the best thing you can do for yourself is keep your goals within reach that are, of course, going towards the bigger picture. And to know what the bigger picture is really great stuff. I personally would love for one day for my music to completely fund my life to an extent. To an insane extent. Wow, that didn't work. To an insane extent. But the only way I'm going to get there is by little baby goals on the way. I can't have my goal be, I want to play a stadium tomorrow when I have 30 monthly listeners on Spotify. But if every day I have the attitude that the actions I am taking, the behaviors I have are leading towards that inevitable outcome, because that will just be a byproduct of the growth of my own self, that is way more valuable. You get me? And you go to sleep every night proud of yourself. You go to sleep happy. You go to sleep feeling like you're closer to where you want to be and who you want to be. Isn't that way better than saying, I'm going to start a business by the time I'm 40? What business? What business? That's just New Year's Day syndrome. Oh, New Year's Day. It's fucking halfway through October. New Year's Day, I'm gonna wake up at 6 a.m. I'm gonna train. I'm gonna train all the way through January and February and March. I'm gonna run a marathon in April. And this person can't even run 1K now. And I'm not making fun of where we start or being judgmental of where people start, but it's why don't we focus on maybe go for a run today? Before we think of the marathon in April while we're in October. This is based on a true story. So anyways, I think long-term plans, ridiculous. We also don't know if we're going to live that long. Anybody, no matter how healthy you are, if it's you versus some driver who's texting and distracted, you just never know. You just never know. Can't take our time for granted. I wish that on nobody. Obviously, knock on wood, that for my own self. But we never, ever, ever, ever know. So 5-year plan, ridiculous. My plan for the day, chicken breast. My plan for tomorrow, rice. That's what it was. My plan for Monday, chickpea salad. Tuesday, God only knows. I might have to think of a goal over the next 3 days. Don't know. We'll figure it out.